Well, I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all from the lights to the mistletoe. Tell me.
Hi guys, welcome back to Creating with Mimi. Yes, Christmas is here, my favorite time of the year, and I can't wait to show you guys this video. Right now, I'm just taking things off of the entry table. This is the way it looks year round, and I'm just starting from a fresh slate. I love to empty out things just to get my creative juices flowing. I'm going to place a protector on top of this console table because I'm not going to move it out this year. I'm going to leave it in place. And so this is just like a thin coat of batting that I will place down just so that I don't damage it or scratch the surface. We're going to start off this year with the Nutcracker, and that's pretty much going to be the theme for the entry hall and the dining room, the two areas that you see when you first walk into the house. And this guy right here sets the stage. Picked him up at Sam's Club, and I thought it was just so gorgeous. 6 foot tall. He actually lights up, and it's not a battery operated light, it's a plug-in. I actually have about a dozen Nutcrackers that I've collected over the last 20 years, and you guys will see them throughout some of the videos. I'm going to place about 3 or 4 different Nutcrackers in the entry on this console table, which is about 84 inches long. It's a pretty sizable table. Absolutely love it. It will go with a lot of different decors. This particular item I purchased at Sam's Club, and it lights up. It's just like a present tower, and I'm trying to figure out where I'm actually going to utilize it. It was just the colors and the fact that it actually lit up. I don't think I'm going to use it in this entry because it's a lot of colors and it's getting pretty busy. Probably use it in another area. I finally figured out what I'm going to use, which nutcrackers I would like to utilize. So I'm going to move on to actually placing a Christmas tree on the end, and this is one of about 6 pencil trees that I will use this year. Love this tree. I paid about $35 for it at Michael's, and they have them every single year. I will leave a link. This is a 6-foot pencil tree, and by the time I'm decorating it, fluffed it out, added bows and ribbons, it will look like a 9-foot tree. I think that this is such a bang for your buck. You can put up as many of them as you want because they're very light. You don't have the fuss of a heavy tree, and I just absolutely love them. I place them on top of tables. You will see them throughout this year for Christmas decor. This ribbon treatment is called the Cascade ribbon treatment, and I did do a video of how to place ribbon on a Christmas tree. So this is one of several different techniques that I will be utilizing this year, and I love it. It's just so simplistic, and I'm going to add the Christmas bulbs on the tree, ornaments, and I'll be adding picks as well. Decided to add the Believe sign, and that's the sign that I showed you guys of one of the purchased from TJ Maxx. And then I'm adding garland at the bottom of this just to dress it up a little bit. I love the double wreath, and I actually just had one wreath. I thought the bottom of it was a little empty, so I added a second double wreath, and that wreath has pearls. It's really simplistic, but it's the texture that you see that gives it the element and the dimension that I'm looking for this space. And so right now I'm just going to fluff up the garland and add some picks to it in a different color and texture as well. This is such a neat trick in order to add fullness to a space that you just want to keep very simplistic. Adding fairy lights to this garland, it just sets it off because it's an undertone layer and it's an undertone texture that I'm adding. And I will add those fairy lights. I will try to leave a link to fairy lights. I still add the fairy lights to a Christmas tree because it gives it again a different texture. Right now I'm adding just the frosted picks, and they're white flock picks that I'm just going to add in here, and it just gives it a dimension. I'm tying in that frosted white pick with the pearl frosted wreath that you see and the red ribbon. I'm using traditional colors this year, which is a little bit different for me. I haven't used the traditional red, green, and gold colors for quite some time, and I'm enjoying it. I'm welcoming those colors back, and it's coming together really nicely. Some of those very same picks that I've added into the garland, I'm going to bring it up top to the eye level and add that inside of the wreath. And again, I'm just texturing, complementing, and adding different elements together. One thing that I do want to share is this tree I placed on a swivel stand, so it rotates 360 degrees around, and it's something that is just absolutely gorgeous to see that tree rotating around. On the opposite side of the entryway, I kept it really simple because the left side was pretty heavy. So I just added these small tabletop trees that I picked up at Lowe's. Completely love the way this entry turned out. Yes, it's over the top. This is creating with Mimi, being as creative as possible with your mind. Look at the double wreath with the red ribbon and the red belief sign coming through. This is wonderful. The nutcrackers are all lit up. The fairy lights down below on the garland with the white and the pine cones, simply gorgeous. If you like this video, guys, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell, and that way you'll get notified each time a new upload comes up. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for all of those that are following, and make every day a great day.